Hey everyone, I'd love to talk with you about creating your annual outcome goals for your school counseling program. So, okay. So this is obviously a major part of planning our program for the year. And so our annual outcome goals are statements about an outcome on which the program will focus. It's based on analysis of achievement, attendance, discipline. It's not necessary to have one of each, and supplemental data sources. Again, you're going to kind of go back to your SIP and talk to your administrators about what goals could best serve the school. But you are going to look at your data summary sheet to come up with these goals as well. They're written in a SMART format, so they're specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, and they are succinct and precise. You're going to discern needs from the school data. That's how you start writing these goals. You're going to, again, review the school improvement plan, your data summary sheet, and you're going to identify academic, attendance, and discipline needs. You're going to disaggregate, so you're going to identify gaps by subgroup, race, ethnicity, gender, grade, etc., to find your gaps there. You're going to identify attendance needs by subgroups or category, which is your specified number of absences, early checkout, late arrival, etc., etc. You're going to identify disciplinary discrepancies by subgroup or offenses, so your bullying, peer conflict, class disruption, etc. And you're going to prioritize and select needs to address for the year. You want to dig a little deeper here. So it's important to collect supplemental data from stakeholders, such as needs assessments from teachers, parents, and students, but also just talk to stakeholders, get to know your culture, get to know the people who are part of the community, the people who have opinions about these things, and just get a good feel for the students, for the families, and for the teachers. And then you want to gain understanding of what leads to the gaps. So, is your school a military population? So they might have parents who are deployed, which could lead to some discipline problems for the children. It could be that there is high poverty at your school. That could lead to some community issues, such as attendance concerns. Maybe there's lack of transportation. It could be that there are borders at your school. Let's say it's a private school and there are borders and there are specific issues with that population. I mean, it's really just as unique as the population you serve. So you want to get an understanding of what leads to those gaps. You want to use the SMART format for writing goals. And there's a template on page 41. And if the goal doesn't fit the template, you may want to rethink the goal itself. Be specific, focus on one goal at a time. Include baseline data and target data. This makes it easier to calculate results and recognize goal achievement. You want to stretch, so shoot for something that feels a little bit out of reach but not totally unattainable. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You want to find just the right fit. So shoot a little bit out of the range that feels comfortable but not so far that you feel like it's unattainable, because it'll be hard to be motivated to achieve these goals if they're too far out or if they're too easy. You want to choose a level of change that fits the needs, so use your professional judgment. A little bit of change can create a huge result. And know it's more challenging to shift an entire school versus a subgroup. So if you're looking to increase attendance by 25% school-wide, that's a huge goal. It can create a huge change, but it might be a little out of reach. Whereas if you focused on a particular subgroup that you know is struggling, that could also lead to increased attendance rates, but it's a little more attainable. Okay. Goals are included in and shared at the annual administrative conference, the advisory council meetings, calendars, classroom and group mindsets and behavior plans, closing the gap action plan, and the classroom and group mindsets and behaviors report. So just know that when you write these goals, they're going to be all a part of a connected program, and they'll be listed multiple places and shared with stakeholders. Okay. And student outcome goals promote achievement, attendance, and discipline. They're based on school data, and they're SMART, which means they're specific, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. And you're going to want to read over the do's and don'ts in the implementation guide and use the template on page 41 to complete your assignment for the week and to write your goals for your school counseling programs in the future. All right, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself and good luck writing those SMART goals.